Hey guys, Christian here with Overwatch Gaming, and I haven't played Overwatch in a couple days, and today is my day off, so I am going to be playing some Overwatch. When I opened it up, I did get an update, and it looks like patch 1.0.4 did finally hit on June 14, 2016. So I wanted to make a video really quickly going over the patch notes with you guys, having a little discussion, maybe trying out the heroes. I'm not too positive if I'm going to do that. But yeah, I know a lot of bigger channels probably did this, but you know, I'm really interested in this stuff and this is what I enjoy doing, so I'm going to go ahead and make this video anyways. So let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. Before I do open up the patch notes though, I probably already know one hero that is most likely going to be in these patch notes, and that is going to be McCree. I've been hearing a lot of things about him, saying that he's way too overpowered. Especially against tanks. Once he uses that fan hammer, he does, I hear, 480 damage, and that can almost take out a Reinhardt easily. So I think McCree definitely needed a nerf. I'm not complaining though, because if they didn't nerf him, I would have been fine with it. I would have just kept playing on. I try not being one of those people who complain 24/7. I just really try to enjoy the game how it is. But enough of me talking, let's go ahead and get right into these patch notes and see what has changed. So it looks like we have some hero balance changes, and like I was saying, McCree is the first guy on the list, the first hero on the list. So let's go ahead and go over his changes. So it looks like it says Peacekeeper. I'm not too sure what that means. It says alternate fire. His recovery time, the amount of time before McCree starts reloading, is decreased from 0.75 seconds to 0.3 seconds. I'm guessing they had to do that because they did decrease his bullet damage from 70 to 45, which is a huge hit. That is definitely going to make McCree a lot weaker, especially against like tanks, because when he used that fan hammer against tanks, he could take them out in one fan hammer. So, well, not necessarily one, but he would get them all the way down, really low health, and then he would have to shoot them like once or twice, and bam, he would kill a tank. It was definitely a little OP. Not complaining though, so don't hate on me on the comments. The developer comments were McCree was performing too well against all targets, making him feel like a must pick in many situations. By reducing the damage of his alternate fire, McCree is now significantly weaker against tanks like Roadhog and Reinhardt, but still maintains his lethality against smaller targets like Tracer and Genji. So there you have it. He got some bullet damage reduction, and it looks like his reload time was increased. So he's going to be able to reload a lot faster, but his damage is a lot lower. Which in my opinion is great, because to me this requires more skill now. He's going to be able to reload quicker. He's not going to do as much damage, so he's not going to kill you with one fan hammer. So he's going to need to be good at doing a fan hammer, rolling out of action, reloading, dodging the enemy bullets, and then fan hammering you again to kill you. So definitely more skill required to play McCree. So great job, Blizzard, with this change. I feel like it was a good one, and I feel like Overwatch will definitely benefit from it. Let's go ahead and move on to the next hero that got some changes, and it looks like it was Widowmaker. I'm honestly quite surprised. I didn't really hear too much about her, but it looks like it says Widow's Kiss, alternate fire, scoped shot, base damage decreased from 15 to 12. Wow, she got a damage nerf. I really didn't expect her to get a damage nerf, but I do remember hearing that one shot to the body on like Zenyatta, especially like healers, support classes, it pretty much can kill him in one hit. I mean, you hit him once and he has like 10 health left or whatever. So I think it's a good thing she did get her damage decreased a little bit. So let's go ahead and keep reading what changes she got. It looks like the scope shot damage multiplayer remains unchanged. Okay. Headshot damage multiplayer increased from 2 times to 2.5 times. There you go. So it looks like she actually got a little buff. Her headshot damage multiplayer is going to increase, so definitely start going for headshots a lot more if you're playing Widowmaker. Players must now wait for the unscoping animation to completely finish before scoping. Okay, let me read that again. Players must now wait for the unscoping animation to completely finish before scoping. Okay, pretty cool. And then infrared sight and ultimate cost increased by 10%. That was, I think, an important one because it really seemed like Widowmaker was always getting her ultimate. I mean, it pops every 5 minutes. It's a very easy ultimate to get. So I feel that was a good idea. She's not going to get it as much because Widowmaker's ultimate is one of the best ones because it allows you to see the enemies from across the map wherever they are. So some of the developer comments is, in the right hands, Widowmaker can often feel unstoppable, even when just landing body shots instead of critical headshots. The changes to her alternate fire weaken body shot damage while leaving her headshot damage unchanged. Additionally, we felt her ultimate ability, Infrared Sight, was coming up a little too frequently, especially considering its impact on the game. I totally agree with that. Great job, Blizzard. I feel these changes on these two heroes were completely fair. It doesn't make them weak. It doesn't make them the worst hero. I just think it makes them fit in a lot better. They're not going to get hated on as much, especially McCree. So this is definitely great news. Thank you, Blizzard, for these changes. I'm definitely excited to see how these changes affect the game. But let's go ahead and continue with these patch notes. It looks like we did get some bug fixes. So it says general. We improved the stability of the high bandwidth option in custom games. Okay. Heroes. Fixed a bug that allowed Mercy to gain ultimate charge whenever damage boosting an ally who is attacking a barrier or ice wall. Okay, I've never heard of that bug. Fixed a bug that allowed Reaper to shadow step to unintended locations on certain maps. Thank you. You know, as cool as these like glitches are to get all over the map, I personally really don't like them. I feel like it ruins the game. I just want every game to be as fair as possible, and I feel a lot of people are trying to find ways around that, especially with like Symmetry, putting her turrets where people can't hit it. Things like that really bug me. So I'm definitely happy they fixed this Reaper glitch because I have seen it all over YouTube where I've seen videos where Reaper can actually get outside of the respawn area before the game even starts. So yeah, I think this was a great fix. Good job, Blizzard. And then the last one was they fixed an issue with collision on certain areas of Dorado not blocking line of sight. Alright, well there you have it. It looks like they had some bug fixes and they nerfed two heroes. Not necessarily nerf them. Not necessarily nerfed, but they got some nerfs and they got some buffs. So like I said, I feel Blizzard did a great job with these changes. They didn't necessarily just make them weak. They really tried to think of a way to, nerf them, but at the same time, still make them a great hero, and I think that's exactly what they did. So there you guys have it. Those were the patch notes for 1.0.4. I'm really quickly going to show you guys some gameplay of Widowmaker and McCree so you guys can see how they were affected with this new patch. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you have any questions or comments, or you just want to discuss this topic, leave some comments down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And if you're not subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button for a lot more gaming related videos. But if anything, guys, I will see you in the next video. Talk to you later.
Sucker! I saw a ghost.
Enemy turret destroyed.
No one can hide.
Payload moving. I'm up on the payload. Move it out. Enemy turrets.
Easy. Gotcha.
Eventually. Impressive.
No one can hide.
Oh, quit standing around and get 'em.
It's time.
Double kill.
Like sitting down.